So tonight's video is a follow-up to the breach of rights by VicRoads. So the complaint was filed. Spoke to a guy by the name of John. Won't disclose surname. And he decided to talk a lot of shit to me, as expected. And the language got quite aggressive. I absolutely gave him a spray. And the thing that outraged me is this John from VicRoads told me that we do not have any rights. And I find that very hard to believe. So now, if we don't have any rights, and it's all because Parliament passed this so-called law, and he told me it was because of the consent of Parliament. I've got nothing to do with the consent of Parliament. I don't vote. So poor John couldn't supply any evidence to prove his claim. And so I absolutely lashed out at that. So this is what these resolution people do. So he's from, for example, the resolution side of the corporation. And this is what a lot of the resolution people do, is that they try and resolve the matter their way, not your way. It doesn't say resolve the matter your way, it's just resolution, so they want a resolution their way. So apparently this Victorian law, and just because I live in Victoria, I don't have rights. Because I live in Victoria, I don't have any rights. Well, fuck me. That's bizarre, isn't it? What type of country we live in again? Must be a communist country. Are we living in China now, are we? I'm pretty sure the people in China have got more rights than, what John would think Victorians have out here. Because of some act. That's totally bizarre. So it's basically left unresolved. So I sent John another cease and desist notice. I sent John email that I do not like liars, and that he was straight out lying to me, and I don't appreciate being lied to. And I also included a copy of the Victorian law that I signed at VicRoads. And I pointed out to John that the Victorian law that was signed at VicRoads clearly states all rights reserved. So now John decided to be a little bit more mature about this, and John has sent me back an email instructing me that perhaps that he should seek legal advice. And I go, that's probably a very good idea, John, because what you're telling me just does not add up. So, we're not just talking about copyright here, because, you've got these treaties with copyright companies that basically state, all rights reserved. But to do just a copyright issue, it's just copyright. And if stating all rights reserved is just only copyright, it would therefore go to imply that Victoria Police, all they do is uphold the copyright. Because that's what their motto is, uphold the right. So maybe that's their job, uphold the copyright. So if you've got a copyright issue, maybe you just go to Victoria Police, because that's their motto, according to some people. Uphold the right. So apparently there's only one right, according to some people. Alright, well, we will get back to you. I have instructed John that this matter will continue until they remove my details from public access from their systems. I'll keep everyone posted in regard to the continued shit fuckery that is the pretend government. Cheers.